Okay, so I'm not a pro at this. I'm an amateur. This is the first time I've ever set up one of these above ground pools. We got this Intex 15 by 48 above ground pool. It wasn't very much. I want to say it was like $279, and we got it at Target. But don't think that price tag is going to stay the same. We ended up having to buy the chemicals. I think that was another, you might be able to get them cheaper, but if you get what you need, probably about 150 bucks. And then we ended up needing to get the tools for, as you can see here, we had to flatten the ground underneath this. We tried to put water in it, and there was an 11-inch difference between this end and this end. So we had to get some tools, some things like a damper or tamper, shovels, things to pull up the ground. We got a 2x4 with a level on it, and we were going around in the circle with a center post trying to get it as level as we possibly could. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than the 11 inches that was on that end difference from that end before. Then after you get all that stuff, you'll figure out you need to get, skimmers, pool vacuum. The cover that came with it is just complete junk. We're going to get the solar panel that heats it cover and put that on there. Just lights, if you want lights in the pool, little things like that. Next thing you know, this $279 pool is probably running you upwards of $500, $600, $700, depending on how hard you work on it, and what you have to work with at home for a flat yard. The most important thing that I didn't understand when we bought this pool is we got a very small yard back here, and it's not flat anywhere, and it has to be flat. If you want to put this thing down and expect it to hold the weight, it has to be flat. So we literally put it up and took it down and dug out the ground over here on this end, and then we had flattened it out, took the tamper and tapped everything out the best we could. I know it's not as perfect as some people would like it, but it's the best it's going to get for us this year. So, be prepared for what you ask for with this. We all day Friday after work, all day Saturday yesterday from pretty much sun up till sundown. We took some breaks, but it was hard, back-breaking, outside intensive labor, moving this earth and tamping it down. And so be prepared for that. And but after we got it up, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to getting it going. You can see inside here. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. It might be a couple inches off, but nowhere near the problem it was at 11 plus inches difference from one end to the other before. So we went around and put bricks under all the feet and made sure that there's a tarp under there if there's anything under there that would try to puncture it. But so just wanted to post this. There wasn't a lot out there for people like me without watching videos. I mean, I know this one isn't real instructional, but the one thing I'd give you is just get a center post, put a 2x4 on there. This is a 15-foot pool, so we went with an 8-foot 2x4 on that center post. And you can buy these things. We got ours, I think it was Menards. And you just screw this thing on the 2x4 and put a center post in there, screw this down, and then you rotate the 2x4 in a circle with your level on there, and it'll give you a pretty good idea of what you're working with for the ground level over there. Now that I think about it, I really wish I would have put a gravel base of something in there before I did the dirt, but hoping for the best. Whatever happens, happens. It's just an above ground pool. So, but live and learn. And I know there might be a couple things I'd do differently next time, but so that's what I did to get that level. And it took a couple of days, like I said. So be prepared. If you don't have a level yard, you need it to be level. There's no getting around it. And that's going to be probably your hardest part. Pool, the first time you do it, you're going to be a little slow, unsure, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. But leveling that yard and getting that thing spot just the way you need it to make it even work like mine, where it's not perfect. Count your time. You're going to need at least a couple days. And if you're going to go slow, you're going to need probably a couple weeks. So, good luck. Thanks.